Hello, family. What's the matter? What's happening out there? I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas, and I really, really hope you had a beautiful New Year's Eve. And let's hope each and every one of us have a much better 2023. That's where we're going to start today. No more. We're going to hit this mental health issue out of our heads, or we're going to try. One thing I need to do, I need to apologise to somebody, and I really do apologise. And to be fair, I didn't expect the video to be the one that I put up yesterday. I didn't expect it to be. I thought it was Guns N' Roses Civil War, but I didn't expect the video to be overlaid, and it was quite upsetting to some people. Uh, One person in particularly, and that's certainly nothing that I don't want that on my channel, if you know what I mean. I sincerely apologise to you. I'm not going to name the person. I'm not going to say what they said, but they were very nice about it. But it did upset them. It made them feel bad because they like listening to me, and that's what she said. She likes listening to me on my point of view on the world and my point of view on helping people with mental health and that sort of stuff. But I certainly didn't mean to. I never mean to intentionally hurt anybody's feelings. I am a military man. I'm a veteran myself, right? And seeing things like that, it does bring up little things for me. But having said that, in my head, I I need to get to a point where I can actually watch things like that and it doesn't bother me anymore. And I don't get nightmares, or I don't have this, or I don't get that, or I don't get upset and thingy. Like, I sort of had an inkling when when the song was running, because I just pressed the first one that looks like the thumbnail of the song, and I thought, yeah, we got a civil war, because what I was basically talking about that day was in regards to humanity itself. Why are we warring all these times? We war. We've been fighting for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and yet we are one race. That's it. We're human race. That's it. We are one race, and yet, the big elites and wealthy of the world want these wars because they make money out of it, and they throw the poor people like me under the bus, you know. And I don't think that's fair, you know. You don't go to war over silly little things like, I want to control the national currency or the world currency and all this rubbish, We all know who owns the bloody world's money. The Rockefellers and all those American globalists. I won't say a nasty word about them, but I just don't like that sort of stuff. And I thought it was going to be a civil war from Guns N' Roses, their normal video, but it actually wasn't. Sorry, I've been so messed around with this morning. Oh, God. I went to the shops to get, buy this water. It took me all my strength. I thought, I'm going to go in there, I need to get this water, even though the shops were packed. I don't like having them packed, you know what I mean? There's too much noise around for me, so I'm always looking at exits at points, and, I'm always looking to be on the defensive all the time. I need to stop that and bring that down. That's what's triggers me at the moment, is crowds. Um, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it, and I keep challenging myself, because you need to. You seriously need to. Otherwise, you will never be able to go out somewhere. And trust me, for the last, you know, well, now I'm with, the Department of the VA and all that, and they help me out. They help me a lot, and I'm very thankful for that. But they haven't. A lot of people are still falling through the cracks, and we can't put up with that. A lot of people are still dying because they can't they fall through a gap. We can't allow that in Australia. I mean, I know in the United Kingdom, there's really no outlet for veterans when they come back. There's nothing for them. There's no pension if you're injured or wounded or things that's happened with me, and and now they support me fully. I'm very, very lucky, but some people aren't so lucky, and they have to wait 6, 12, 18, 24 months since the commission started. I don't know where it is. I haven't really been following it. I've just been waiting for the actual outcome so I can go and read the whole bloody thing myself. Probably that thick of a book of, findings. But I know a woman that's very involved in that, and unfortunately her son did pass. And she's been a very big advocate around Canberra, and trust me, they know her well, and she is on a mission, and I don't blame her. She lost a beautiful son. I've met her in person. We have chatted by messages. I mean, I'm not saying we're the best friends in the world or anything, but we do know one another, and we have a lot in common, and we have met, and we've, shared stories, had a hug. It was just, she's a really nice lady, really nice lady. But back to yesterday, I'm sorry that upset you. I really am. If anybody got offended by that, I put this. In future, when I'm going to do, because I'm a military man and I'm a rock and roll man, right? A lot of rock and roll songs are anti-war, right? So like Guns N' Roses' song, The Civil War, is actually anti-war. It's talking about the big wigs that just, we're a human grocery store, the poor, send the poor to the war, or send the people that love their country and put their hand up like I did. I love my country. I put my hand up because of 2001, what happened with the Twin Towers. That was my whole reason of joining the military. And I'm glad I did, because I had the best time of my life in the military. I did. I had really good times, but unfortunately I had a really bad 9-month period. My daughter passed, and then I went straight into Iraq 4 months later. And I had a choice, and I was so upset and angry, and I wasn't really thinking right, because she was 12 years old, and I just said, I'm going. I don't care if I die, I'll see my daughter. And at that time I was being very selfish, because I have another daughter, that I love very much, and I love them both equally, but I had to, my country called for me, and I answered. Whether it was just war, that's for others to decide. I don't want to get into too much of the politics of it, but I don't believe in war anymore. I'm not an advocate for war. I think things can be settled at a table. I don't even like it when I see two Australians or just two people in the street when they're having a fight. I don't like it. I don't like it because, the amount of things I used to do when I was younger as a kid, and you go through all that sort of stuff. You think you're invincible back then, but now people are dropping like flies. People get a punch in the face, they fall over, hit their head, and they die. I don't know how that's changed over a generation. Maybe it's got something to do with PlayStations or Xboxes. I don't know. I don't know because when I was a kid, you weren't in the house. 7 o'clock, you were gone on your push bike. You know what I mean? I was gone on my push bike, being a little bastard, making swings in the bush, and big bastard swings, and we'd all jump on, and it'd be like 8 kids hanging on the one bloody rope, and the rope would snap, and everyone would just fall to the deck. Plenty of broken arms, finger breaks, and it was brilliant back then. But now you can't do that. You can't do that. I don't know why. You used to be able to fight one-on-one at school, you know, and nothing would ever happen. People would get black eyes, shake hands, next day everyone's fine. You know, it's over. Once it's over, it's over. But now it's not like that, is it? It just seems to be a very selfish world to me. It really does. Now, I have been triggered this morning, so I'm not feeling too well. It had nothing to do with this. It's just when I went to the shops, I come out, the bloody little paper bag they give you ripped in the middle of the bloody car park, and my bottles of water just went everywhere, all over the road, under cars, and then I was like, oh my God, my day is just going bad and worse, and I was like, just get home and just not think of anything and just watch the movies on Netflix like I did yesterday, because trust me, after the Christmas I had, I just seriously needed to sleep. You know, even my elderly parents live below. I look after them because they're elderly. You know, I don't want to see them in a home. I'm just old school. I don't want to put them in a home. They put up with enough of my crap during their life. You know, it's my turn to help them now, and that's the way I believe. So if that stops me from getting a missus or stops me from socialising out and about, but I socialise with my family. I don't socialise with friends because I don't have any friends. And the people that I thought were friends, just because I exited a certain bike club, now I'm like, I'm just a nothing. I knew it. I knew it at the time. I was just a nothing. None of them like me. I didn't receive any messages over Christmas off them. Not one. Yeah? Sorry, yeah, I did, two. I received two messages out of, the people that were supposed to, oh, we love you, Hibber, we love you, mate, we love you. What a load of bullshit. I don't normally swear, but sorry for the swearing if you take offence to it, but I don't like fake people, right? People are fake, right? I'm not in as good a health as what they were, right? And yet you'd be frowned upon if you missed a day or missed a night or missed an event. You know what I mean? I'm a goddamn veteran of this beautiful country. You show me some damn respect. That's what I was trying. That's all I was trying to get out of them, and there was nothing, mate. It's just nothing. So I'm glad they're gone. They're gone now. So and that's it. I'll never contact them again, except those two ladies that keep in contact with me. And thank you very much. I enjoyed that. And I know they're going to see this. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Really don't care. But I want to get back to the young. I think it was where was that? Sorry, I just want to get back to this. Stop that for a minute. Okay. Look, I'm just going to call SKR. Right. I'm sorry. If you're a man, a woman, other, it doesn't matter. But I'm just I'm seriously sorry. I didn't mean to upset you by that, showing the footage of the Guns N' Roses Civil War. I thought it was going to be the normal footage of Civil War on their album. But so I've chosen a song for you today, and this is especially for you, SKR. All right, this is for you because I don't want you to walk away from my channel. All right. I don't have a lot of subs, but I've got nearly like 300 people now. Out of that 300 people, probably maybe 50 or 60 people keep coming back and looking at my videos, and that's fine. I'm not here for the money. I'm just here to talk, play a song, and discuss mental health issues. That's all I want to do. If people stop tuning out, I can't help that, and I just want to do the best I can. I mean, and if I keep failing or keep, I'll just wind it up. I don't want to do that because this helps me a lot. It's like talking to a doctor. You know what I mean? Even though there's no one in the room, and yet when I post this video, hundreds and hundreds of people are going to watch it. And they'll probably would have tuned out by now because they think it's just a music channel. I've probably got to change the name in it instead of Hibbo. The Aussie veteran reacts to the music. Reacts to the mental health with music. I don't know. I don't know if I change the title or not or something like that, because I'm not just a normal music reaction channel where they last about 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then they stop and that's it. I know that, yes, they've got 66,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 followers, and they get paid a lot of money on YouTube for doing it. And good for them. But I'm not here for the money. I'm here to help me, and hopefully by me talking, it helps you guys or somebody else that can click with me. Just like Coops. Me and Coops click like that. And message each other all the time. Having a chat. He's over one side of the country, I'm over the other side of the country, and I can tell you right now, he's the only friend I got. And that's through this channel. And I'm glad I met him. But I'm sorry, SKR, right? I truly am. So I've picked a beautiful song just for you. And I'm going to play it right now. And we're going to start being happy. Yes, we indeed do. We're going to be happy. Okay? So, I'll just put that in a big screen, and I'll send myself down right. Oop, that's the wrong one. No one do that. I need this one here. Where am I? Oh, no, don't need that one either. Alright. Put myself in a box right down at the bottom there so you can see my ugly mug. Now this is James Blunt performing live at the Nobel Peace Prize concert. I believe that was 2014, 2015. I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, actually, no, it says it right there. 2014. 2014, yeah. He sings actually 2 songs in a row, but I'm just going to sing the first one just for SKR. All right, this is from me to you, and hopefully the rest of you enjoy this song as well, because it is a beautiful song. And he used to be a veteran, and yes, he did serve where I served as well, at about the same time. So, without much to do, SKR, this is for you.
My life is brilliant. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man, but I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you.
just awesome. SKR, that was for you. I love that song. Isn't he a good live singer? Jeez, he's good. I didn't think he was actually that good, to be honest with you. But that was really, well, it was beautiful. It feels just a little snort up my nose there. I'll have to test myself for COVID. Can you get COVID down a mic? Can I give COVID there? I'll tell you what, since I've had a bad morning, as soon as I listen to a song, the minute I listen to a song and I devote it to a certain person, you know, and that can be like, you know, Coops, Graham, Frankie, yep, you know, so many people contact me, all of you. It's for you. You're all beautiful, and I love you very much, and I'm so glad you are with me on my channel, on my journey. And if you're not with me on my journey, please share my music. Please share if you think somebody can get something out of my channel. You know, it's not for everybody, because I focus a lot on mental health and you know, basically war. Basically, I don't believe in war anymore. And I don't believe I should have suffered for the last the last 16 years of drug abuse and alcohol abuse before I even knew that DVA could help me. I didn't know. It took me to go into a coma before. But as soon as I hear music, it's something in my brain just says, isn't life beautiful? You know? And then I imagine if that was me up there singing that, you know. Obviously I can't sing. Obviously not good. Wow. Me and him, but we're pretty good looking. Fucking hell. If I was I'd have women falling all over me. And I live right next to the beach. Oh, Jesus, what's wrong with me? I'm an idiot. I'm a complete goose. But that was for you, SKR. I am deeply sorry again for yesterday, and I know it hurt you a little bit, and I'm so sorry. But your message did resonate with me a lot, and I was hurt too, because I didn't want to. The last thing I want to do is walk away from this mic and say, you know, how's your New Year's been, and you know, I love you all, and that, and then somebody send me a message and say, you know, that I've hurt them by, you know, playing a certain sort of song or something. So in future, when I go back and play rock and roll music, and because there is a lot of videos, especially in the genres of music, and there's a lot of bands out there that sing about anti-war things. So a lot of it does revolve around scenes of war, right? Not the bad scenes, but you know what I mean. The trigger elements, you know, you see, you know, shallow graves and things like that. From now on, I'm going to give out a warning to people if I'm, because the very first video I reacted to was Five Finger Death Punch's Wrong Side of Heaven, Right Side of Hell. And I didn't do it justice because it was my first video upload. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know what to say. I was like sort of looking in the camera thinking, oh my God, are people going to hate me? Are they just going to think I'm a knobhead? And all these things were flushing from my brain. And then I thought, you're never going to know how people are going to react until I load it up. If people just laugh and take the piss, which a lot of my ex-friends do, well then I would have knew at the beginning, you know. So I really want to play that song, and SKR, it does revolve around PTSD, but what it actually shows you is like footage of like obviously actors like acting in a war zone, like over in the Middle East or something, and then it like shows you them 1 year later back in the US, and it gives you all these statistics and all that in the song about how the US has lost so many soldiers from suicide, and that's the same with Australia. You know, the Royal Commission that's going on at the moment. It's like I said before, I haven't been following it daily or anything like that. It's just snippets off the news and that, because I'm waiting for the actual commission to finish, and I want to watch the findings, read their findings, and see what they think, because too many veterans have come home and taken their life in our country, and you know why they've taken their life? Because it's a hard adjustment coming back, very hard, and I think that's why a lot of the people that I used to hang out with and ride with don't understand how I think completely differently to the way they think. Right? So it's just, I'm going to give a warning in future. I'll just say, look, this has war footage, but it is anti-war. Right? It might be showing, you know, the bits of acting and things like that just for the video, but if you actually listen to the lyrics, it is very anti-war, you know. But I hope that made you feel better, SKR. It certainly made me feel better, and I'm dearly hoping you reply back to me. Also, I thought about something the other day. If you want to write to me, or through a message, or for a postcard, or anything like that, you can message, no problem. You know, just get here a message, but it's not very personal thing. I'll reply. I think I've replied to everybody. I mean, I could be wrong. If there's someone missing that I've never replied to, well, then that's my fault, because I usually load up and wait 24 hours the next day in the morning when I get up, and then I'll start replying to people. But I do reply to everybody. I try. I don't think I've missed anybody, because my when I go into my analytics on YouTube, there it says no comments for review. So that means I've reviewed everyone's comments and answered them back. So I sincerely hope you've liked that video. And please, before I wrap up, I want to wish every one of you a beautiful, beautiful 2023. I hope it brings you peace. I hope it brings you some love. And I hope it brings you happiness and being content. It's hard to do in this world, I know. But I know we can do it if we all stick together and we all pat each other on the back and pull each other's chins up when we're feeling down. I honestly believe that. So, before I Vanito. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, it's gone. Stuffed that up, didn't I? Oh well. I was going to put that video. Where is it? It was there, but it's gone now. Damn it. Oh well. I wish all of you all the best. If you want to write to me or send a postcard, just let me know in the comment, and I'll put up my PO box, and you can just, I don't know, send me a postcard. Say hello from Frankston, hello from Haley Beach, hello from Northern Territory, you know, just anything. Let me know if you want me to put that up, and I'll put it up. I'll show you the PO box address, and you can send whatever you want. I'm not asking for money, please. That's not the reason why. I meant, like, you know, if you could tell me, like I've told my story here. So if I get a letter, I was thinking about this last night. If I get a letter, then I'll be able to read that letter, reply to that letter, and then it will give me something to think about on talking on the next subject, you know, specifically within mental health, rather than just covering mental health as a whole. We can break it down to little bits where, you know, say someone just struggles with anxiety, and then we can, you know, we can talk about anxiety and the best way to get over your anxiety, because anxiety is one of my big hang ups. Well, apart from alcohol, but I've been doing very well, so don't worry about that. Anyway, I digress. I just thought I'd throw that in there. If you wanted to send me something, let me know, and I'll send me a message, and I'll send you my PO box details, and I'll read your emails, I'll read your stories, I'll read your thing. I won't put anything out on here that of your illnesses or things, but I'll just say I received a beautiful letter, and I would like to address depression today. So what are the things that we can do for depression? And then it'll make my video, and then I can have some more slides up, and I can get some different things up of techniques, because I'm still learning these techniques myself, because after 4 months in hospital, I then had to go back for another 2 months to do a PTSD course, and then I had to go back for another month to do anger management course, and then I had to go back to the Veterans Hospital up in Perth here to do alcohol and drug addiction course, and then an anxiety course. This is so much that I've done, because I'm trying to help myself. I seriously am, because my aim is, I'm 51, very highly unlikely to ever be involved with another relationship at my age. Right, let's face it. I'm 51. There's a few things wrong with me, but I'm a gentle bloke. You know, I'm not an ass. I'm not a dickhead. You know, I say it how it is, and I just want peace and happiness. That's it. That's all I'm asking for, is peace and happiness. So I bid you all a very, very beautiful New Year's. I swear, I pray that everything went all right with your families or your loved ones or your significant others. I don't care if you're even dating an alien. Tell me how it was. Write me a letter. What's it like dating an alien? I'd probably find that fascinating. No, hang on. That sounded a bit weird, didn't it? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Whoever you're with, I hope you had a beautiful time anyway. So, from me, the Aussie veteran, good night. God bless, and have a beautiful time. 2023 is our year. Trust me. Peace out. Love yous all, fam.